Hello there. Welcome to a very special episode of Electric Sheep. This is our 312 subscriber special. Um, yeah, I'm really glad we've made it this far. It means a lot to me. I'm not doing a sci-fi story today. We're going back into the realm of real life superheroes with the story titled Just a Human.
Just a human. See the symbol. Be the symbol. I am not invincible. I am not even bulletproof, knife-proof, or resistant to pain. I cannot fly. I do not always succeed. I am Grand Prairie's real-life superhero. But I am just a human. People sometimes ask where the line between human and superhuman truly lies. Is it strength, speed, intelligence, some impossible gift that separates one person from another? I have spent many miles thinking about that question, 400 miles and more beneath my boots, thousands of footsteps through wind, rain, exhaustion, and doubt, and every mile brought me closer to the same answer. No, being super is not about being more than the average man. Being super is about being more than the person you were yesterday. A man who improves is becoming super. A woman who refuses to surrender is becoming super. A child who learns from failure is becoming super. The path matters more than the destination. Without self-improvement, there can be no superhuman. Without effort, there can be no hero. That is why I do not merely strive to be superhuman. I strive to be a superhero, a symbol. But symbols are not enough. A symbol that cannot help its community is merely a picture. A symbol must walk. A symbol must work. A symbol must serve. A symbol must be willing to sweat, struggle, and sacrifice. A superhero should be visible in the community, not hidden away waiting for a crisis. That is what I endeavor to be. I endeavor to set records that others may match, or beat, or simply witness. Witness me. This is for you. I do not wish to be a mediocre superhero. I do not wish to hold the line. I wish to raise it again and again and again. I am Captain Canada, and I endeavor to become the greatest real-life superhero. Not because I need the title, not because I wish to stand above others, but because the bar must be raised. Someone must raise it. Someone must place it so high that future heroes will need to fly to reach it. And they will. I know they will. The heroes of tomorrow will accomplish things I cannot even imagine. They will climb higher than me, walk farther than me, inspire more than me. And when they do, I will celebrate them. Because that is the purpose of a symbol. Not to remain the greatest, but to inspire greatness. Yet even now, the real-life superheroes of today already accomplish extraordinary things. Across cities and countries, they serve their communities. They help strangers. They comfort the hurting. They stand watch when nobody asks them to. They become examples when examples are needed most. Each member of the RLSH is a symbol, a beacon, a reminder that ordinary people can choose extraordinary actions, and every one of them shares the same secret. They are not gods, they are not mutants, they are not immortal. They cannot fly, they bleed, they hurt, they fail. They get tired, they doubt themselves, and then they get back up, because they are just human. And sometimes that is the most heroic thing of all.
Well, I really mostly liked how the story turned out. Because ChatGPT does move things around and alter the language a little bit. Um, I wrote it so it ended with the title, Just a Human. Um, and then at the end of the story, it got close. It said Just Human, but it didn't actually say Just a Human. And it wasn't the end of the story. But um, yeah, I think if anything you want to learn from me, I want you to learn what it means to try to be a real life superhero. You'll always be preparing. You'll never be ready, but you got to get out there. But you got to know you're not ready. I think it's important to keep that in mind. There may always be the obstacle that you can't face. You got to minimize your failures, even if you can't stop the big villain. Maybe you can protect the people he tries to harm in a hypothetical comic book scenario. Or maybe a real life situation will occur and you got to figure out how to save the most people. And sometimes kicking the bad guy's ass isn't the path to doing that, but maybe it is. Maybe Captain Canada will have to step up to the bar and get into a real fight one of these days rather than just trying to break a fight up. But I guess that depends on if you think that's what a real life superhero should do, because I don't know if it should be the job of a real life superhero to fight with people, but I do think it's my job to try to stop people from fighting each other. And if you're a fan of noble combat, you might not like me because I'm just interfering with that, but I think that's where I feel good. When I carry the pallet to raise awareness for suicide prevention, I feel good. When I set an unofficial world record carrying the pallet 50 miles, I feel good. So I'm gonna keep being Captain Canada because it feels good to be Captain Canada. But I'm just human. I'm Captain Canada, Joseph Arthur Roszell. I want to thank you for watching. I want to wish you all the luck in the world. I love you, and I want you to remember that suicide is never, ever the answer. Peace out for now.